And I come back again to our esteemed name, the Association of Women for Action and Research. So incorporated in that name are the two words action research. And my esteemed colleague here tells us that action research is currently
it's a research method.
It's a research method that is very effective in bringing about immediate change. The word action is very important, and it is an interactive process. And what it does is it enables individuals' perspectives to be changed as you go along the process, right? So we shall be employing this extensively in the State of the Women's Project, State of the Nation's Women's Project. What we will be doing is AWARE's volunteer, and we now have an expanded 3,000 members. We are really going to be on their back because we will need a lot of volunteers for this project. AWARE volunteers will go out to meet women, to engage women in conversations about their lived experiences. These conversations will happen as far as possible in the women's own spaces. In fact, some of these conversations have already begun in a small way under the AWARE Training Institute. We are developing some new programs this year, and I think Corina later on will be able to expand and let you know a little bit more about the kind of conversations that she has been having and the insights that she's already gathering. Just bear in mind that these consultations will multiply and evolve in range in the following months. What we have today is a roadmap. We will fill in the sites as we go along in the next couple of months, and draw on the creativity and the expertise of the 3,000 members. In keeping with the spirit of the times and also the signs of our times, some of which was very evident at the May 2 event. It was very obvious that there were many women who were very passionate and very articulate and very informed about the issues that they want to speak of. So in conjunction with the conversations on the ground, we will also have slightly more traditional events, which are the public forums, a series we call Stand Up and Speak Out. And these will employ more creative and more academic, more formal way of engaging with our public. So what is all this going to lead to, What is all this? Is it going to be one big talk fest? Well, it isn't so bad to have a talk fest. Talking is good. You all know that the traditional differences between what men have been brought up to believe in and what women have been brought up to believe in is that men holds everything back and they don't discuss, and then they think that the woman is talking too much. However, as all counselors and all social workers will tell you, it's really important to articulate what you are going through. If nothing else, it helps you sort out and recognize where you are at and how you can then start to find the solutions for that. So the deliverables for this project will be that, on one hand, we would have reached out to very many more women. We would have reached out to our constituencies, so to speak. We are going out to them. We are going to try to talk to them in their own language, in their own speech patterns, so that they are comfortable. We will create the type of spaces where they will be able to find support among other people, so that they will know that they are not alone with their problems. And as we exchange, what the process will do, this action research process, will be that it will empower them to be able to make decisions, to take charge of their lives as they find the balance in their lives. That's the personal level. On the level of the nation, we think that the State of the Nation's Women's Report will inform policymakers of the gaps that exist between those instruments of states, things like the Women's Charter, things like CEDAW. Where are the gaps between these legislations, these instruments are what inform policymakers today. But how do they translate to women's lives? Where are the gaps? How are women to make meaning of these laws? What do women really need in order to affect policymakers to change these laws to such a way that will answer their needs? So that's the challenge that we are all very excited to take up. For AWARE, of course, the research is going to help us sharpen our focus and direct our advocacy in the years to come. What is the grand vision? We're talking about this is today, we hope to look at it as the start of the next 25 years. What do we want, or what are we to look forward to at the end of the next 25 years? It's very simple, really. We hope to see Singapore as a truly developed nation where we as a people are informed, inspired, and embracing of diversity. That we as a people will trust, respect, and allow all women and men to make their choices. Where no one, not woman, not man, will be discriminated against for their gender, race, religion, or language. So there's just one more thing that we are aiming to do, that we are focusing on this year.